Kavita, for that beautiful prayer, very suitable for meditation. We are in another great chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Raja Vidya Rajagushya Yoga. King of knowledge, king of secrets, Raja Vidya Rajagushya. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina matsani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastita, he said in Shloka number 4, which we completed yesterday. He explains what he means by that in the remaining shlokas. Entire universe is an expression of me, but I am not in them. That is to say, living beings do not have a knowledge that they are the expressions of this cosmic consciousness. That's his great capacity. I think we have to go to shloka number 5. Am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
Nachamatsani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. Bhuta brahmacha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana. As what he said in 4th shloka, he explains again. Everything is an expression of me, but I am not there in everything. That is my yoga power. You may ask, is it thinkable? I think I told you yesterday, what is not possible for me, I cannot say it's not possible for anybody. The person speaking is cosmic consciousness in the form of Sri Krishna to Arjuna. He has more capacity, all pervasiveness, he is all powerful, so everything is possible. That is my yoga, Maishwara, he says. I am the creator, sustainer, and the destroyer of the entire things. Everything is in me, but not everything, but everything, they do not have me. That's the point which he is saying. It's my creation. I have created everything, but everything doesn't know this truth that there is God in me. That is because of the Yoga Maya, which he said in probably 7th chapter. I think we can recite. Nachamastani bhutani
Nachamatstani bhutani
pashyame yogamaishwaram
vashyame yogamaishwaram
bhuta brunnacha bhutastaha
bhutabhrannacha bhutastaha
mamatma bhuta bhavanaha
mamatma bhutabhavanaha
nachamastani bhutani
Nachamasthani bhutani
pashyame yogamaishwaram
vashyame yogamaishwaram
bhuta brunnacha bhutastaha
bhutabhrannacha bhutastaha
mamatma bhuta bhavanaha.
mamatma bhutabhavanaha.
That is his Yoga Maishwarya, that is what he says. It is his ability that he can be, he is the creator, but he is not in everything that he has created. He has to prove it. Anything Krishna says must prove it. Yatha kasha stito nityam vayus sarvatra go mahan tata sarvani bhutani masani upadaraya. He gives a beautiful example in this shloka, referring to the wind. If we are going out, the wind will blow fast sometimes. And when the wind blows fast, there is no vacuum in the place where it is actually blowing. It passes till it is there in the place which it left. Yatha kasha sito nityam vayus sarvatra go mahan. Vayu he is referring to. The wind, if you want one word to make it meaningful, Vayu. Vayu is everywhere. When it blows, We see it going, we can feel it moving, but it is also in the place where it actually left. Tata sarvani bhutani mastani tupadaraya. Beautiful example. In the same manner, everything is in me, but I am not in everything. As wind moves fast, but still it is there where it left. So Krishna's expression, it is his expression, the entire universe is, but still he is not in everything. Just as the vast air which goes everywhere always exists in space, similarly, you may understand all beings exist in me. So this is the example he says. As wind is everywhere, I am everywhere. They have come out of me, but I am not in them. This is to be understood in a different level of understanding. Again, I have to repeat it. What is not possible for me, that I cannot say it's not possible for anybody. So only that explanation will make us understand this shloka, to explain that entire universe is his creation, but he is not in all. I think we can recite. Yatha kasha stito nityam
यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यम्
vayu sarvatra go mahan
वायुः सर्वत्र गोमान्
tata sarvani bhutani
तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि
mastani tyupadaraya.
मत्स्थानित्युपधारय
Yatha kasha stito nityam
यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यम्
vayu sarvatra go mahan
वायुः सर्वत्र गोमहान्
tata sarvani bhutani
तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि
mastani tyupadaraya.
मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय.
And he further explains the same point. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam. We already know from the chapter 2, there are 3 gunas. They make prakriti. And prakriti is ultimately that cosmic consciousness, and Purusha also, as we studied in chapter 7, shloka number 4 and 5, if I remember the right number. Para and apara prakriti he speaks about. Para is also me and apara is also me. That's what he said. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam. All living beings take my prakriti, are born out of my prakriti. What I do? Kalpakshe punastani. We also saw in 8th chapter Brahma's day and night. And we know what happens in Brahma's night. All living beings go to sleep mode or bija mode, and they will wake when the day of Brahma comes. Again, he is referring to that. Kalpakshe punastani. At the Kalpakshe, at the end of Kalpa, I take them back. They will again become sleep mode, get to sleep mode. And then Kalpadau Visrajamyaham. At the beginning of the Srishti, they appear again. So even in Brahma's life, our life, continuity of our life is not lost. 1000 Chaturyugas, we will have to be sleeping if it is Brahma's night. And after that, we will come back again. The best example that I can give you happens to be our sleep. In deep sleep, we are not there. I am not there. My family is not there. World is not there. Even I cannot see it also, that it is not there. When I wake up, all things come. Same thing happens at Brahma's night. It's a great sleep of Brahma, where everything goes back to their seed form and appear when Brahma's day happens. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakriti myanti mamikam. All living beings take my prakriti. There is nothing other than matta parataram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. 7th sloka of 8th chapter. 7th chapter, 7th chapter. 7, if I remember right. Matta parataram nasti kinchid asti dhananjaya. Yes, 7th sloka of 7th chapter. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakriti myanti mamikam. All living beings take my prakriti. There is nothing other than his prakriti here. Kalpakshaye punastani. At the end of the kalpa, they get into seed form again. Koshavastaya as it is called. Nidravastaya we can call. And kalpadau visrjamyam. At the beginning of the kalpa, they come once again and they appear. This is what is happening in this world that we have been seeing. A beautiful shloka once again. You can think deeper about it. I think we can recite. Sarvabhutani kaunteya
Sarvabhutani kaunteya
prakritim yanti mamikam
prakritim yanti mamikam
kalpakshe punastani
kalpakshaye punastani
kalpadau visarjamyaham
kalpadau visrujamyaham
sarvabhutani kaunteya
sarvabhutani kaunteya
prakritim yanti mamikam
prakritim yanti mamikam
kalpakshe punastani
kalpakshaye punastani
kalpadau visarjamyaham.
kalpadau visrujamyaham.
You can also write the reference of 8th chapter shlokas where he speaks about Brahma's day and night with this one. What are the shloka numbers?
17 to 19.
Which one?
17 to 19.
17 to 19, you just write that. Chapter 8, 17, 19. Brahma's day and night, he speaks very in detail there and he repeats that. Prakritim swam avashtabhya visarjami punah punah. Taking control over my prakriti, I recreate everything. Bhutagramah, Bhutagramam Krishnam avasham prakritervashat. So all living beings necessarily take the force of Prakriti. We are born of his Prakriti and he is the creator, he is everywhere. But in me he is not, he does not say he is because I do not know he is not there. Here is an interesting thing. Our ajnana makes us that he is not in me. That's it. Prakritim swamostabhya visarjami punah. Having control over my Prakriti, I create again and again this universe. Dissolves, reappears. Dissolves, reappears. Goes on happening as we saw in the 8th chapter. Brahma's night disappears. Brahma's day, they appear. Bhutagram avasham prakritervashas. All living beings are created this way. By his prakriti. By his prakriti, sattva, raja, tamoguna, and so on, which he has said. And I think we can recite. Prakritim swamavashtabhya
Prakritim swamavashtabhya
visarjami punah punah
visrujami punah punah
bhutagramamimam krishnam
bhutagramam mimam krishnam
avasham prakritervashat.
avasham prakritirvashat
Prakritim swamavashtabhya
prakritim swamavashtabhya
visarjami punah punah
visrujami punah punah
भूतग्राममिमं कृत्स्नम्
भूतग्राममिमं कृत्स्नम्
अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात्
अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात्
न च मान्तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय. Another thing which he says, which he has already said in chapter 3. Non-avaptam avaptavyam vartayeva cha karmani, which you have underlined in chapter 3. That is, there is nothing that I desire to have, because everything I want is already with me. But still I am working, he has said. Again he repeats, Nachama antani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya. Arjuna, I am not bound by any of my karmas. I am so detached to my karma. Absolutely detached with my karma. I live udasinam asaktam teshu karmasu. I live as an udasina and asakta and detached. Udasina is looks like lazy, not lazy actually. Asakta, not interested. But still I go on doing mine. He said, why he does it? Because Mama Vartman Vartante Manushya Partha Sarushaha. Third chapter he said. If I do not act, people will take me as an example and they will also get lazy. Should not happen. Therefore, I act. I don't have any desire for anything to achieve because I have got everything that I need, because I am the thing that exists here. Nachama antani karmani nibadnanti. I'll underline that line. That's an interesting line. No karma will make me bound, will get me karma bandhana. Arjuna, udasinam asaktam tesha karmasu. I stay as if I am unconnected, with reference to indifferent and unconnected. Those are the two words used in my book. I look indifferent, unconnected with everything, but still I am active. He repeats again what he said to us in the chapter 3. Nachamantani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya. This is what he is advising us also to do. Do all your duties in the situation where you are in. And then don't have an ego that I did it. Just offer it back to God and be relaxed. It's an absolute relaxation Krishna has been teaching to Arjuna and to each one of us if we are able to listen to him. Be like me, or at least try to be like me, or at least learn how I am so that you may also be one at some time. Nachamantani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya. Arjuna, I am not bound by any of the karmas I do. I do with all indifferent, I am indifferent to them and also unconnected to them. But I still do every karma, which he already told us in chapter 3. He is saying it again in chapter 9. I think we can recite. Nachamantani karmani
नचमान्तानि कर्माणि
nibadnanti dhananjaya
निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय
udasinam
उदासीनवदासीनम्
asaktam teshu karmasu
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु
nachamantani karmani
नचमान्तानि कर्माणि
nibadnanti dhananjaya
निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय
udasinam
उदासीनवदासीनम्
asaktam teshu karmasu.
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु.
A beautiful shloka for us to remember and to try to put it into practice. Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. In my presidentship, everything will be born again and again. He says, I am the Adhyaksha. And here is a beautiful example for us from our own world. Whatever happens in the country, ultimately the president of country is responsible for that. or the highest power place, Prime Minister is responsible for that. So I am the president. In our younger days, when we were invited for a function, probably the all seniors know that, if you are made the president of a function, they would give you a list of programs to be conducted. And it was the duty of the president to announce it. Who is to do the prayer and who is to do the welcome speech and who are the speakers to speak. And at the end, president had to give his talk. But now we don't have to do that. President can sit quietly. The anchors will do the job for us. They will say who will be coming next. They will say who will be talking and so on. President has to talk only when president's turn comes and keep quiet. So that difference I have seen in the times that I have passed through. Same thing happens here. In my presidency, entire thing is created. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Chara Achara, both are created in my presidency. Chara means moving, Achara means unmoving. And again, to make it very clear, matter and consciousness. Living beings and the matter, all created in my presidency. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Hetunanena Kaunteya Jagat Viparivartate. Hetunanena, for that reason, Arjuna, Kaunteya is the name taken by Krishna for Arjuna here. Jagat Viparivartate. Because of that, the world is going round. We have created it. For that reason, it is moving. Jagat Viparivartate. Jagat is moving. Moving. We are all moving. We are all getting aged. We are all getting to disappear, and we will also be born once again. This movement is happening because of this reason. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. In my presidentship, presiding presence, all living beings are created. We have we have the concept of three great gods. Srishti by Brahma, maintenance by Vishnu, destruction by Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, that is what we call. Same cosmic consciousness, when he creates, he is in the form of Brahma. Same cosmic consciousness, when he maintains, he is Vishnu there. Same cosmic consciousness, when he takes the livings out of this world, he is Shiva there. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are not three different things. The expression of the same cosmic consciousness, as we saw in the beginning of the 8th chapter. Kim Tad Brahma, Kim Adhyatma. Same thing expressed in a different place, it is called in different name. Creation is going on, call it Brahma. Maintenance is done, call it Vishnu. Destruction is happening, call it Shiva. Ultimately who? Same person who was Brahma is Vishnu and who is Shiva. And also living beings also the same person expressing itself in the form of human beings, animals, plants, so on and so forth in the form of universe. Here is a beautiful shloka. Maya Adhyakshena Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam. Sacharacharam means Chara Achara, I think you probably know it. Moving and unmoving are created in my presidentship. In my presence, in my presiding presence, that is what is said in your book. Because of that reason, Hetunanena Kaunteya, for that reason, Arjuna, Jagat Viparivartate, this world is moving. So creation is going on because of this reason. I have created, and so the world is moving around, going. A great shloka once again, you can underline that also because it has a beautiful lesson for us. Krishna is there in all forms. Brahma is himself, Vishnu is himself, Shiva is also himself. They are not three different, but for practical purpose, we have them divided into three gods, looking after three aspects of our existence. Maya Adhyakshena Prakritihi
Mayadhyakshena Prakritihi
Suyate Sacharacharam.
सूह्यते सचराचरम्
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
जगद्विपरिवर्तते
जगद्विपरिवर्तते
मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः
मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः
सूयते सचराचरम्
सूह्यते सचराचरम्
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
जगद्विपरिवर्तते
जगद्विपर्यवर्तते
अवजानन्ति मां मूढा मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितम्. This is a beautiful expression once again by Krishna. We always believe Krishna is in Vrindavana, in that temple, in the form of Krishna, in human form. He is Krishna, of course, we know that, not limited to his body. Even when he was driving the chariot of the Arjuna, he was the cosmic consciousness. But people do not know this. Avajananti mam moodah. Ignorant people do not know me. They believe I am tanumashritam. I need a body to express. Tanumashrita. Look, beautiful. Tanumashritam. I need a body to express myself. For us, of course, we need a body to express. For him, he can express through any body for that matter. Avajananti mam moodaha. Ignorant people do not know me, do not recognize me. They think I am only tanumashrita. I can only express myself when I have got a body. I depend on my body. They think like that. God also need a body to express. Parambhav majanantaha. The Moodas do not know that my limitless capacity to express in any form. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. My power, the highest power that I have to do anything, they do not know that I can be in anything or anytime, any place. They think I am bound to my body. I can only stay in a particular place, not in the other places. Just like us. This is why I say, it's good. We will go on tour. There is no problem. We go to Vrindavana to see Krishna, Mathura. Say, we walk there. I walked barefooted because by chance, if I would keep my foot on the place where Krishna would have walked, I had a feeling of blessings, whether we go to Ayodhya, Kashi, Mathura, and so on. But our belief that he is only there is mistaken. Rama, as a person, of course, was in Ayodhya, ruled from there. But Rama, as a cosmic consciousness, is here with all of us even now. That these people, Moodas, do not know. Those who are enlightened know this. This will bring Rama, Krishna, or whatever God you have to your houses. He is with you, he is guiding you, he is within you, he is out of you, he is everywhere. Moodas do not know this. Jnanis only can know this. Avajananti mam moodaha. Ignorant people, deluded people, do not recognize me. They think I depend on body to express. Manushim tanumashritam. As a human being, depending on the body. Manushi means human being. Tanumashritam, depending on the body. They think like that. Parambhavam ajanantaha. They do not know my full capacity. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. I am the cosmic consciousness. They do not see that. Ignorance do not see that. Ignorant do not see that when he says, definitely the other meaning is Jnani see him everywhere. Ramakrishna would see him in everybody. Ramana would see. And such great people would see them everywhere. Vivekananda asked the same question to Ramakrishna. Can you show me Kali? If you have the capacity, I can show you, he said, and the touch would made a wonderful change in Vivekananda, we hear. He didn't know what was happening to him when the touch of Ramakrishna was there. And he wanted to ask certain worldly things when he saw that, but all forgot everything. He wanted a wonderful life to express. In fact, rest of his life, he used to spread the spirituality of from India in the world around. So such people know that he is everywhere, others do not. That is what we generally think also. So we go to the temples. Of course, it's a good place. I say more than Bhagavad Gita, temples have written Hinduism. Because ordinary people think God is there, they go there and make namaskar, come back, he is there. Safe we are in our house because he is there. We can do anything that we want because he is not here. But a jnani thinks that he is everywhere. That's why Kanakadasa was given banana by his guru. To all students he gave one. Asked them to eat where they could see nobody. All students went. One sat under the tree and ate it. One locked the room and ate it. One hid himself in a bedsheet and ate it. And Kanaka came with the banana back to his teacher. Could not eat, sir. Why? There was no place where God was not there. That is only possible for a Kanaka, for a Jnani. That is what exactly he is saying. Ajnanis do not know my all pervasiveness. Only Jnanis know. Avajananti mam mudaha manushim tanmarshritam. They think me as a human being and depend on the body. But we must not also forget what he said in the 4th chapter. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyam. You remember that shloka because it's a very popular shloka. Whenever there is a necessity, I come in the form of some human being to fight injustice and set dharma back in action. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. As and when dharma deteriorates, I take a human form, which he said. So he can take a form. Even without that form, he is everywhere. So that is what we have to understand. Avajananti mamuda manushim tanumashritam. Parambhav majanantaha. My greatest nature they will not know. Mama bhuta maheshwaram. My highest nature they will never be able to know that. The who? Mudaha. Mudas are not able to know my greatest nature. That is what he is saying. I think we can recite. Avajananti mam mudaha.
Avajananti ma mudaha
Manushim tanumashritam.
manushim tanumashritam
Parambhav majanantaha.
parambhava majanantaha
Mama bhuta maheshwaram.
mama bhuta maheshwaram
Avajananti mam mudaha.
avajananti mam mudaha
Manushim tanumashritam.
manushim tanumashritam
Parambhav majanantaha.
parambhava majanantaha
Mama bhuta maheshwaram.
mama bhuta maheshwaram.
What do these ajnanis do? He explains further. Moghasha, mogha karmano, mogha jnana vichesaha, rakshasim, asurim cheva, prakritim, mohinim shita. They do not have any discrimination. They have vain hopes of fruitless action, useless knowledge. Who? Mudaha. He is explaining the mudas which he said in Shloka 11. Shloka 12 is an explanation of Shloka 11. Moghasha, useless desires. Mogha karmana, useless karma, useless actions. Moha jnana, all mistaken knowledge. They are Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva. They are the possessors of Rakshasi Asuri Pravritti and resort to deluding disposition of Rakshasas and Asuras. They are the Rakshasas and Asuras which he says in those people. And they will never know me, as he said in the Shloka number 11. Moghasha, all wasteful desire. Mogha karmanaha, useless action. Mogha jnana, all mistaken knowledge. Such people are Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva, Rakshasi Asuri nature people. They are always deluded ones. They are always deluded ones. They will never know that there is a higher spirit called God, who is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer of this entire universe. They will never think. Again, we come back to those who are the materialists. They don't have a concept of any highest creator at all. All things have accidentally happened. They will all accidentally go away. That is what they think. He is speaking about that. Those materialists who do not think of that cosmic consciousness existing. I think we can recite. Moghasha Mogha Karmanaha.
Moghasha Mogha Karmanaha.
Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha.
Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha.
Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva.
Rakshasi Masurim Chaiva.
Prakritim Mohinim Shritaha.
Prakritim Mohinim Shritaha.
Moghasha Mogha Karmanaha.
Moghasha Mogha Karmanaha.
Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha.
Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha.
Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva.
Rakshasim Asurim Chaiva.
Prakritim Mohinim Shritaha.
Prakritim Mohinim Shritaha.
This is about the ignorant people. Now he has to speak a few things about the knowledge, people who know. Mahatmanastu Bam Partha Devim Prakritimashitaha. People of noble heart, on the other hand, they know what I am. Bhajantyανanya manaso jnatva bhutadi mavev. They pray to me with unwavering mind, ananya manaso, unwavering mind. They will think of me. They will know me. Mahatmanastu Bam Partha Devim Prakritimashitaha. Those noble heart, on the other hand, who are given to the spiritual disposition, knowing me as imperishable. Cosmic consciousness is a very, very imperishable cause of all things. He is the creator, maintainer, and the destroyer. Destroyer is understood by these jnanis, and the elements and the being totally committed to me seek me. And they know it is from God, the world has come, it is in God, it lives, it is in God, it dissolves. The jnanis know that, ajnanis do not. Simple it is. Jnanis know me, the ajnanis do not. Mudas do not know me, jnanis know me. Mahatmanastu mam partha. Mahatmas, those who know well. Daivim prakriti mashrita. They are prakriti, they know the Daivi prakriti. Bhajantyανanya manaso. They will pray me with full concentration. Ananya manasaha. Ananya manasa, unwavering mind. They think of me, pray me, meditate on me. Jnatva bhutadi muve. They know me well, and therefore they think of me. They know that the world is created by me, it is run by me, it also dissolves into me, and whatever they do it for me. Mahatmastu mam partha devim prakritimarshitaha. Those of noble heart, on the other hand, who are given to spiritual disposition, knowing me as imperishable cause of everything. What do? Ever beings, elements, and being totally committed to me, seek me. They come to me. They come to me. Not the Muda. Mudas do not. Jnanis do. Simple it is. Mudas do not come, as he said in Shloka, the previous Shloka. Jnanis, 11th Shloka. Jnanis come to me, he says in 13th Shloka. And they remember me. They work for me. They dissolve back in me. They ultimately come to me. I think we can recite. Mahatmanastu mam partha
Mahatmanastu mam partha
pragatim daivim pragatimashritaah
daivim prakritimashritaah
bhajanti manaso
bhajantyananyamanaso
jnatva bhutadimavyam.
ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्
Mahatmanastu mam partha
महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ
daivim pragatimashritaah
दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः
bhajanti manasah
भजन्त्यनन्यमनसाः
jnatva bhutadimavyam.
ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्.
And then what do? Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dridavrutāha. Those jnanis always praise God. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dridavrutāha. These dridavruta people, that is, they have a perfect confirmed idea that God is expressing in the form of universe. Namasyantasya mam bhaktya. They surrender to me with all bhakti. Namasyantasya mam bhaktya. Second line, first two words. They surrender to me with all bhakti. Nitya yukta upasate. They pray for me every time. Is Krishna saying that he will be sitting all 24 into 7 praying God? Definitely not. All that they do, as he said in Shloka number 28 of 8, Vedeshu yajneshu tapassu chaiva daneshu yat punya palam pratishtam atyet tatsarvam vedam yatitva yogi param sthanam upeti chate. Yogi is the greatest. And who is a yogi? He said earlier. He does good, he does for the good of all. Lokasangraha he works for, Atma Shuddhi he works for, he works like a Padmapatra Mimambasa, offers back to cosmic consciousness, and then whatever comes takes as prasada. This man is a yogi. And here is, when he says all this, we must not say that they continuously sit in a room and pray God. Nothing will they do. Not at all. As long as life is there, Krishna has said, even those jnanis have to work to maintain their body. So, satatam kirtayanto mam. And we also know pump and pray story from 8th chapter. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. I think the 7th shloka of 8th chapter, if I am right. 8th chapter, is it? 8th chapter. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. I told you a story of the great spiritual leader who was traveling on a ship.
Yes, Gurugale, 8.7. 8th chapter, 7th shloka.
8th chapter, 7th shloka. That is again, he is referring to that. They will do their work. And still, everything they do, they offer it back to that cosmic consciousness. They do it for yajna. That is, the duties to be done by this man at this level is this. It covers all activities of human being, of looking after the children, getting married, and doing after them, looking after them and setting them in on their place, and ultimately leaving the body, as he said in 8th chapter. So a paripurna life, a full life must have all this in it. Krishna is saying sannyasa, a great manobhava in each one of us. Be detached. Do all your duties with full capacity. Offer it back to God. Be relaxed. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Continuously they pray for me. Those drudhavrataha, committed to God. Drudhavrataha. Namasyantasya mam bhaktya. They will surrender to me with full bhakti. Nityayukta upasate. Those people who always remember me, worship me day and night. Nityayukta upasate. Those who are always appreciating me and making me necessary efforts, whose commitment is firm and whose remains surrendered to me with devotion, who are always united to me, seek me. These people always seek me and they make a life trying to see this cosmic consciousness within themselves and with everybody. That is what he is saying again in this shloka for us to think. So when these things comes, we cannot say he will be sitting 24/7 in a room and thinking about it. If that was the case, Arjuna had asked, let us go back from Warfield. Krishna would have taken, no, you cannot run away. Be here where you are. Do your duty to the best of your ability. Don't have the ego that you did it. You offer it back to God. That is yoga, what he said. And yogi is greater than tapasvibhyo diko yogi, jnanibhyo pi matodika, karmibhyasya diko yogi, tasmad yogi bhavartana. He is referring to that yogi who does everything. That was the shloka from chapter 6, last but one shloka of chapter 6. I don't remember the number.
46, Gurudev. 46.
46. That man is a yogi. That man is a devotee. He does everything for the sake of God as a duty which is assigned to him in the form in this life, with his associations and family, outside family, society, nation, and everything. So that man is a great devotee. I think we can recite. Satatam kirtayanto mam
सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां
yatantasya drudhavrataah
यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः
namasyantasya mam bhaktya
नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या
nityayukta upasate.
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
Satatam kirtayanto mam
सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां
yatantasya drudhavrataah
यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः
namasyantasya mam bhaktya
नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या
nityayukta upasate.
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते.
Kanti, he also wants to see me. Allow him to see.
Yes, Gurugale. He's sitting right here.
I think you can do the prayer, Kavita.
यत्